Hello, this is Rose, and right now I'm going to make therapeutic yoga movement, especially for my friends to dance, to practice at home in order to release the psoas pain and the sacrum and also the lower back. Okay? So we will first start from some joints movement. So when you do this movement, you can either sit on the posture or you can sit on a block. So you can place 2 blocks underneath your buttocks. Simply crossing your legs and do the movement. Or you can also place this posture underneath your buttocks. Basically, you're kneeling down on the posture and then do the exercise. Okay? So if you have a bolster at home, or you can also make a bolster if you don't have a bolster at home. So you can find the yoga mat and place 2 yoga blocks inside. Hold it. And then you have a bolster, okay? So you can sit on the bolster and sensing if your ankle feel comfortable or not. If you still feel the strain here, you can level up the bolster. So you can place another 2 blocks underneath the posture. Something like this. Okay. So if you don't have yoga block, you can also find some books. Okay. So first make yourself comfortable in the sitting position, and then you can start doing the joints movement. Okay. So, for example, you have your own bolster at home like this. You created your yoga bolster like this. So you sit on this yoga bolster and do the exercise. So we first start doing some movement in our joints, in our wrists and your palms and fingers. Okay. So reach your arms out, and then you open your fingers and close. Open your fingers and close. Remember, shoulders down, chest open. Open your fingers and close. Open and close. Open and close. Open and close. And then fold your palms, make a fist. Fold your thumbs and other fingers folded. Relax your shoulders and rotate. And when you're rotating, and really sensing the coordination of the movement. And also bring awareness to your waist. Reaching your arms forward. Around a couple of times. The reason why we are doing this is after this joints movement, we will do the yoga postures on the mat. They give you quite a lot of our palms, and you make the strain in your wrist. So that's the reason why we are first warming up our joints. And then slowly open your palms down and up, fingers down and up, down and up, down and up. I do this a couple of times, and then turn your palms up, reaching your arms forward, fingertips towards to each other, fingertips out, fingertips toward each other, fingertips out. So you're trying to maintain the palms parallel to the ground. It's very challenging to to make it 100% feel parallel, but you're aiming to fingertips pointing to each other, fingertips to the sides, and then palms down. Really relax your shoulders, reaching your arms forward, fingertips towards each other, fingertips out, towards to each other, and out, in and out, in and out. And now relax your arms on your thighs and do a couple of stretching. Bend your right elbow, stretching your right arm, stretching your left arm to right side. And at the same time, your head neck twisting to left side, left shoulder back. And slowly release your hands and your arms. Other side. Bend your left elbow, stretching your right arm, and your right shoulder, and your head neck twisting to right side. Right shoulders down. And slowly release your hands. And then remember, use the yoga strap to help you to do the next exercise. Okay? So you external rotate of your right arm, bend your elbows, left arm, internal rotation, bend your left elbows, your hands hold the strap and moving closer to each other behind your back, and your elbows, trying to draw your elbows closer to the center line of your body behind your back. Stay there for a couple of breaths. And slowly release your hands. Left hand for this yoga stretch. External rotation of your left arm all the way up. Then your left elbow, right hand, right arm, internal rotate. Then your right elbows, your hands hold the strap. And make your hands come closer to each other. And when you get to this pose, bring your elbows to the center line of your body, behind your back. And slowly release your hands. Your left palm holding the right side, and your left hand, left fingertips push against the bolsters. Okay, so left hand pulling back, right fingertips pushing forward, and stabilize your pelvis, twisting your body to right side. Slowly coming back to center, other side, same principle. Right palm holding the outer side of your left side, left fingertips pushing against your bolster behind your back. Stabilize your pelvis. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, slowly twist your body to left side. And slowly coming back to center. So next we will do some movement for our ankles and feet. Okay. Move your posture away. Okay, so stretch your legs out. 1 palm distance between behind your buttocks. Keep your upper body lengthening out. So open your toes and squeeze. So just like what you did for the hands. So now we're doing this for our toes. So stretching, open the toes and squeeze. Open and squeeze. Open and squeeze. Open and squeeze. Open and squeeze. And then point the toes, point your feet, and flex. Point and flex. Point, flex. Point and flex. Point and flex. Remember when toes, and thinking about your stretching the front part of your leg, includes your ankles, and pulling back, stretching the whole area of your legs. So point and flex, point and flex. And next, it's a little bit challenging, so I adjust the angle so you can see and also you can remember how we did this this afternoon in our sessions. Okay, so inversion, it looks like you want to clap with the hands, like you want to clap the soles of your feet. Okay, inversion and inversion. Inversion is like a no, like pushing away. So your big toes pushing forward and your small toes pulling back. And when your big toes pushing forward, visualize the whole inner line of your thighs and your legs is fully stretched. And when you do the inversion, we do the inversion. The inner line is fully stretched. When you do the inversion, the outer side of your legs are fully stretched. Okay? So, inversion and inversion. Inversion and inversion. Clapping the soles of the feet. And no, push away. The big toes pushing forward. Inversion and inversion. Okay, after a couple of rounds, release. Stretch your legs out. The toes pointing directly up to the ceiling, and you may micro-bending your knees and actively pressing down the heels. And make sure your pelvis, encouraging the anterior pelvic tube, lengthening up your upper body, and then walk your fingertips forward. Close your eyes, just sense how your hamstring is fully stretched in this posture. And slowly coming back. Now let's get ready for the cat dog treat. So remember, first narrow the distance between the knees, the distance between the knees, hip width, the distance between the hands, shoulder. Okay, and look back, check the alignment, the eyes of the kneecaps, calf muscle, heels, and toes in one line. Buttocks sit on the heels, elbows push against your kneecaps, palms down and up. These points are the place where you place the root of your palms. Then from the sides, you are in perfect tabletop. Your shoulders directly over your wrist, hips directly over your knees. Okay, so now get ready for the cat dog treat. Now inhale. Relax your spine, tilt your pelvis forward, shoulders down, chest open, head up, look up. Keep the space at the back of the neck and then lengthening the sides of your neck. And exhale, tuck your chin, rounding the upper back, push your hands away from the floor. And remember, when you're in this posture, your hands, your feet are fully engaged. And inhale, lengthen your spine, shoulders down, head up, look up. Exhale, tuck your chin under, rounding the upper back. And remember, when you are doing this posture, you also bring awareness to your lower back. So sensing how your lower back is fully stretched in this cat dog treat. And remember, if you have a string underneath your ankle, and use this towel, place this towel underneath your ankle so that you can have some reference point to pressing down, actively pressing down your ankle and engage the inner line by pressing your big toe down and the top of the feet pressing down. So when you do this cat attitude, make sure the foundation are firm and strong. Okay. So, for example, I place this underneath my ankle, and then I actively pressing down my ankle and also engage my big toe pressing down. Okay, let's do this 2 more times. And remember, while you open your 10 fingers, you can turn your palms out a little bit. The upper shoulder rolling outward, the upper arm rolling outward, and the forearm rolling inward. So if you turn your palms a little bit outward, you're encouraging your upper arm rolling outward, forearm rolling inward by engaging inside of your palms, pressing down. And remember elbows pointing back. Okay, so we do this 2 more rounds with the full awareness. How your palms, how you place your palms and how you engaging your ankles and your feet, big toes and the top of the feet. Okay, now inhale, relax your spine, tilt your pelvis forward, shoulders down, head up, look up. Exhale, tuck your chin, rounding the upper back, push your hands away from the floor. Inhale, lengthen your spine, opening the front part of your spine. Let more oxygen and nutrients come to the front part. Exhale, slowly tuck your chin, rounding the upper back, push your hands away from the floor, and lengthen the lower back. And remember engaging the ankles and the feet. And slowly release, go back to tabletop. You may remove the blanket away. Okay, so tuck your toes under. You really stabilize your pelvis, and your navel tries to find your spine. So you can engage your transverse abdominal muscle by sucking the lower ribs in, and also visualize your navel tries to find your spine. Engage your transverse abdominal muscle. And slowly sliding your right toes back without shifting your body to the side. You remember in this afternoon, before you move your legs back, your body a little bit shifted to the side. So really stabilize your foundation and also your pelvis. And slowly sliding your right toes back. Stay there for a couple of breaths. And when you're ready, lift your right leg up, right hip down, right lower ribs in, belly in, reach your legs back. And also remember the foundation, your palms, your knees, your left knee and your left toes. So stay there for a couple of breaths. Shoulders away from the ear. Remember, lengthening the right side of your waistline. Your right shoulder. Stabilize your right shoulder directly over your right wrist. And then lengthening the right leg. And also lengthening the right waistline. And slowly down. Other side. Okay, so stabilize your pelvis, lower ribs in, engage your transverse abdominal muscle by engaging your belly, draws back to the spine, and then sliding your left toes back. And when you're ready, continue engaging the transverse abdominal muscle And lift your left leg up, flex your toes, left hip down, lower ribs in. Stay there for a couple of breaths. And also remember the foundation and also stabilize your left shoulder and then lengthening your left leg back. And also lengthening the left wrist line. Left hip down, lower ribs in, and lower down left. Yeah, you can just do this kind of tutoring with the balancing exercise only with your legs, or if you want more challenge, you can also reach your arms forward. Okay, so next movement, we will do this. Okay, stabilize your pelvis, sliding your right toes back, and lifting up, right hip down. Stabilize the four corners, so 2 palms. Left knee and visualize, even though the right leg is reaching back, and also visualize there is also support. So distribute your body weight evenly to the four corners. And when you are ready, reach your left arm forward, shoulders away from the ear. So lengthening the waistline and reaching your left arm forward, reaching your right leg back. And slowly down. And other side. Stabilize your pelvis. And sliding your left toes back. Lift your left leg up. Left hip down. Lower ribs in. And when you are ready, reach your right arm forward. Shoulders away from the ear. And slowly release your hands. Release your hands. You can do a baby pose. Big toes touch into each other while you open your knees and stretch your arms forward. And slowly go back to tabletop again. Just now we practice the front part and the front and the back of the spine. And next we will explore some mobility on the sides of the spine. Okay? So in your position, tuck your toes under. So visualize, like a fish or dragon or snake. So you try to explore the mobility of the sides of your spine. And your head try to find the tail. And visualize there's a hula ring around your waist and it circles. And once you finish, you can do another version of baby pose. Knees, feet together, butt have to sit on the heels. And remember, prepare a yoga block with your forehead. Put it to touch on the yoga mat. Place this yoga block underneath your forehead. So, butt have to sit on the heels. Upper body folding down. And arms by the side, arms facing upward. And hands underneath your shoulders. Slowly support yourself up. And go to downward facing dog. Widely open your 10 fingers. So if your heels are in the air, micro bend your knees. Make sure your kneecaps point into your hip 20 seconds ago. You can turn your palms out a little bit you can encouraging the external rotation of your upper arm, and by pressing down the inside of your palm, you are encouraging the internal rotation of your forearm, so you can really stabilize your palms and protect your shoulders. The sitting bones pointing all the way up to the ceiling. Lengthening the sides of your waist, opening the armpit, pressing down the big toe, and slowly lower down your left heel, right heel. And when you're ready, right leg up, look between your palms, and your right knee closer to the chest, and slowly place your foot to the front. You may do it in 2 steps. 1 and 2 for you. And remember, you have long legs, so you place your foot to the outer side of your right palm. And then lower down the left knee. We are in lunge pose, low lunge pose. Okay? So remember that there are 2 ways of direction. So you're sinking down the hips so that you can stretch in the left groin area. But in order to avoid overstretching the left groin area, we also actively pressing down the big toe and pressing down the left big toe at the top of left foot. So when you're pressing down, you can feel there's a force below your front thigh is pushing up. Feel like if you're pressing down more of your left toe, left big toe, and your left kneecap almost lifting off the floor. Something like this. So use these 2 ways force to both stretching and engaging and strengthening the psoas muscle and also the groin area. Okay. So pressing down and at the same time sinking down of your hips and pressing down the big toe. And stay there for a couple of breaths and slowly shift your body weight back. You can also move your foot into the center a little bit so that your right heel in line with your right shin. Okay? So inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, micro bend your front knee, slowly falling down. Stay here for a couple of breaths. And then slowly shift your body weight to the front. Right hand, left hand for support. Have your left toes under. And when you are ready, slowly push your hands down. And stabilize your foundation slowly up. Hands on your waist, front knee 90 degrees. And if it's available for you, reach your arms all the way up. Remember, whenever you reach your arms all the way up, you're also stretching the upper part of your psoas muscle. Shoulders down, chest open, look up, or look to the horizontal leg. Exhale down. Right leg up in the air again. And slowly lower down the right leg. Same principle, left side. Left leg up. And look between your palms, left knee drawing closer to the chest. And slowly place your foot to the front. And for you, place it to the outer side of your front foot. Lower down the right heel. Pointing your left toes, right toes down. You can use your support yourself in the fingertips or palms. So if you can really place your palms on the ground, you are in a very deeper version of low lunge. So if you find it a challenge, you can level up your palms. Okay, so now sinking down your head, especially You can really sense the right groin area is fully stretched, and also your left psoas muscle is also fully stretched. And now engaging your right foot, pressing down the right big toe, and then you can feel that your right knee is almost lifting off the floor, but at the same time you're sinking down your, your hips. Then this true way of force can have both a stretching function and also strengthening function for the psoas muscle and the right groin area. Okay, so stay here for a couple of breaths, and then slowly shift your body weight back, and then remember, remove your foot to the center a little bit so that you can align your left heel to your left sitting bone, okay? So inhale, lengthen your spine, exhale slowly. Remember, micro bending your knees, okay? Micro bending your knees. Inhale, lengthen your spine, exhale slowly folding down. Stay here for a couple of breaths. And when you're ready, shift your body weight to the front. Left hand, right hand for support. Tuck your right toes under and get ready. Stabilize your foundation. Hands on your waist. Front to 90 degrees. You can feel your right psoas muscle. And your right groin is still engaging, stretching. And when you're ready, reach your arms all the way up to the ceiling. You can do the horizontal level or you can do it. And slowly lower down the hands. Left leg back to downward facing dog again. Open the armpits and also extend your shoulder blades. And once you're ready, reach your right leg up in the air again. Slowly bend your right knee closer to the chest. Place your foot in the front. And when you're ready, lower down the left heel and the left foot turning in 30 degrees or 45 degrees. And when you're ready, right hand for support. And slowly stretching your arms to the side, go to warrior 2. You can also adjust the distance between your front foot and your back foot. Your front 90 degrees. And when you're ready, bend your right elbows, push your elbows against your front side, and left arm swipe halfway over your ear in front of your face. Open the chest. Use your right elbow to push against your right knee back. So your right knee in line with your big toe, second toe. Sinking down the hip, remember shift your body weight evenly between the 2 feet. You can feel you have more weight bearing on your right side. So open the chest, right shoulder forward, left shoulder back. And slowly, hands down, right leg back to downward facing dog again. And the other side. Left leg up in the air, and your left knee closer to the chest. And face your shoulder to the front, lower down the right heel. You can already move your right heel back a little bit, and turn your right foot in 30 or 45 degrees. So when you're ready, left hand, right hand for support, slowly up, and extend your arms to the sides, front knee 90 degrees. And your upper body facing to the front, only your neck and the head twisting to left side. And slowly bend your left elbow On the left side, the right arm swipe in front of your face over the ear. To remember, use your left elbow push against your left knee, and at the same time, the inside of your front foot pressing down. Open the chest, right shoulder back, left shoulder forward, lower wrist line, wrist forward, and upper wrist line, pull back. Stay there for a couple of breaths, and slowly lower down the hands. Left leg back to downward facing dog. And then right leg up in the air again. Get ready for triangle pose. Right knee closer to the chest. Place your foot to the front. Left heel in, front heel in line with your back heel. And if you need the yoga block, get prepared. Remember, in this afternoon, we use yoga block. Okay, so you use yoga block and eventually you can grab your ankle. Okay, so right now we use this yoga block for support. So use this yoga block and left hand on your waist. Slowly straighten your front leg. It is available for you, fully stretch. And you can feel your front leg is rolling outward. At the same time, pressing down the inside of your front foot. Left hand on your left hip, right hip forward, left hip back. Right shoulder forward, left shoulder back. And when it's available for you, you can stretch your left arm forward all the way up to the ceiling. Stay there for a couple of breaths. And then extending the upper arm over your ear. You can really feel the stretching all the way from your left fingertips to the outer side of your left foot. And slowly lower down, palms look down and right leg back to downward facing dog. Left leg in the air again, and bend your left knee closer to the chest, and place your left foot to the front. Lower down the right heel, front heel in line with your back heel, and grab the yoga block underneath your palm. Right hand on your waist. Slowly straighten your front knee. And remember the inside of your front foot pressing down. The front side rolling outward, right side rolling inward. So feeling the 2 feet wants to tear this mat apart. Left shoulder forward, right shoulder back. Extend your right arm all the way up to the ceiling. And slowly stay here for a couple of breaths and reaching your upper arm over your ear. Extending upper arm over your ear. And feeling the stretching all the way from the right fingertips to the outer side of your right foot. And slowly lower down the hands. Downward facing dog again. And then hands, feet, come to the other side of the yoga mat. Your palms underneath your shoulders. Remember your sitting bone not go beyond your heels. So shift your body weight evenly between the front foot and the heels. So hands underneath your shoulders. And then you make slowly, micro bend your knees slowly, walk your fingertips back. And you can place your fingertips in line with your toes. And also you can place your fingertips all the way back. Okay, so find the comfort distance. And inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, slowly push your fingertips forward. At the same time, extend your sitting bone up all the way to the ceiling. Let your upper body hang there and really feeling the stretch in your hamstring. And you can still keep a micro bend in your knees so that you can protect the hamstrings. So slowly lower down the top of the head, pushing your fingers forward, elbows bending and pointing back. Just let the upper body and your head neck hang there. And remember, next, you place the yoga block underneath your forehead. So next pose, place your forehead, place the yoga block underneath your forehead, the palms touching on the ground or touching on another two yoga blocks. So rest your forehead on the yoga block. It feels really soothing whenever the forehead is touching against some surface. And slowly remove this yoga block. And your right palm touch your nose and then lower down and really stabilize the pelvis. So once you are ready, stretch your left arm all the way up. At the same time, lifting the right hip up. Lifting the right hip up. Stabilize your pelvis and stretch your left arm all the way up. And slowly lower down. Left hand, touch your nose and lower down the left hand. Right hand on the waist to stabilize the pelvis. And slowly stretching your right arm all the way up. At the same time, lifting the left hip up. And slowly lower down the hands. Lower down the hands. And heels, toes, heels. So your toes pointing outward. One palm, the other palm. Push against your thighs. So stay in this stage for a couple of breaths in order not to feel dizzy. Okay? So first look horizontally and then left shoulder forward, right shoulder back. Look back over your right shoulder. Your left palm push against your left inner thigh. Slowly come back to center, right shoulder forward, left shoulder back. Look back over your left shoulder, the right palm push against the right inner thigh. And slowly coming back to the front, and then hands on the waist, toes here, and the left knee and step back. Okay, so next we will do the hips opening posture. So lie down on the yoga mat. So lie down on the yoga mat. Bend your knees. Lifting up your right leg, the outer side of your right foot on the top of your left side. Left leg off the floor. Right arm and palm reach through your legs. Interlace your fingers. You can either hold your shin bone, or if it's too much, if it's too challenging, and you can hold the back part of your thigh. Okay? So inhale, lengthen your spine, long spine, tuck your chin, and when you exhale, pull your left knee closer to the chest. At the same time, your right elbow push against your right thigh. Flex your toes throughout the whole exercise. So when you inhale, you lengthen your spine. When you exhale, pull the left knee closer to the chest. At the same time, right elbow push against the right side. And at the end of the exhalation, feel your sacrum is much closer to the ground. And slowly release. Same principle. Other side, left leg up, the outer side of your left foot on the top of your right thigh. Left arm, go through your legs, interlace your fingers, hold your right shin line. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, slowly pull the right knee closer to the chest. At the same time, left elbow push against your left leg. Flex your toes. At the end of the exhalation, your sacrum going down more to the root of the neck. So remember, in this posture, it's not one full breath. You inhale deeply and follow all the details until the end of the exhalation, and then you start another fresh, full deep breaths. Okay, and slowly release. So just now we did external rotation of the hip joints, and now we do internal rotation. Raise up your legs, cross, right and your left one, bend your knees, hands, hold the outer side of your leg or ankle or feet, lower leg. Now inhale, visualize you are pulling the legs away from each other, and at the same time when you exhale, the overlapped knees closer to the chest. At the same time, the heels gets much closer to the sides of the buttocks. And slowly release. Legs up, cross, change the cross, now left and the right one. Bend your knees, hands from the outer side, to hold the outer side of your legs, outer side of your ankles, feet. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, pull the legs up, lengthen your spine, pull the legs away from each other. When you exhale, pulling the overlapped knees much closer to the chest. At the same time, the heels closer to the sides of the buttocks. Relax your shoulders. And slowly release. And next, we will do some exercise for the sacrum and also the psoas. Okay, so place your feet on the ground a little bit, move the feet a little bit closer to the sitting bone. And your palms, the root of your palms and your whole palms, place the root of your palms to the groin area, the root of the groin area, and the whole palm is pushing forward. Straighten your knees, shoulder relaxed, tuck your chin into the back of the neck. Now inhale, full breath. When you exhale, gently push your palms forward. And then push your palms forward, continue, and then we start doing the sacrum walking. Okay, so now anterior pelvic tilt, so you can also, the tailbone is pressing down, and posterior pelvic tilt, you can, the tailbone is up, so anterior pelvic tilt, posterior pelvic tilt, and also remember, you are pushing your thighs to the front, stretching the psoas muscle at the same time. So, sacrum rocking down, rocking up, the tailbone down, tailbone up, tailbone down, tailbone up. and release your hand. And I encourage you to do this Sacrum rocking every day before you get up and before you go to bed. Okay, now place your hands on your lower belly, around your belly button. You can make a shape like this. The middle fingers touching your pubic bone, and the outer side of your palms touching the front iliac crest. Okay, so visualize there's a clock on your belly, and then we go through each hour. So from 12 hour is at pubic bone. Yeah, and slowly from pubic bone to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. Relax your shoulders. And then next movement is kind of like the Sacrum X movement. Okay, so we first with our hand hold our shoulder blades. So we start from right foot. So engage your right foot. So visualize is like flapping like a polar bear's paw or the roots of the tree. The roots of the tree. So visualize is really the contact areas really broaden and big and extending all the way down to the earth, and then slowly engage your right foot and your right knee, push forward. You lift your right hip, lifting up a little bit, and then slowly with your left hand holding up your right shoulder blade. And then you can really feel the left hip and the left sacrum, in full contact with your mat. So pressing down more of the right foot, the right knee pushing forward, your left hand, holding up your right elbow so that you can have more contact between the left sacrum and the left and the ground. And slowly release. You feel like the first lower down the right shoulder blade, and the right wrist line, and then the right sacrum, the right side of the sacrum. Okay, same principle. Left foot. Change the toss of your arms. Now visualize and engaging the left foot is like a polar bear's paw. And then pressing down, extending. It's really big. And pressing down and left knee forward and right palm pulling up the left shoulder blade so that you can have more close contact between the right side of your sacrum and your mat. You continue feeling the right hip, the right sacrum having full contact with the floor, and slowly down. Okay, let's repeat this one more time. Engage your right foot, pressing down, right knee, pushing forward, left palm pulling the right shoulder blade up, and pressing down, engaging more to the left sacrum. And have neck twisting to the left side. And slowly down, everything goes back. Change the cross of your arms, now engaging the left side. Pressing down the left foot, especially visualize it's not actively pressing down, stepping down. You are visualizing the roots of the tree, really broad and really big, effortlessly grabbing the soil. So visualize your left foot is like a polar basketball and pushing the left knee a little bit forward. At the same time, the right arm lifting up the left shoulder blade and make sure the right side of your sacrum and right hip are in more contact with the floor so that you can engage the right side of the sacrum and slowly and bend your knees. Give yourself a big hug and slowly lower down the feet and roll your body to the side. And push your hands down slowly, support yourself up. Okay, next we will use the gymnastic ball to do the back bend. Okay. Okay, remember first, you sit on the gymnastic ball and then start bouncing. Bounce, 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 bounce. Whenever you're bouncing up, bouncing down, bouncing down, visualize the top of your head. Like it's like a puppy, where the thread is lengthening up. Yeah, lengthening up. And remember when you're doing this, pumping up, pumping down, the whole lymphatic system is working. And actually, you can also on this gymnastic ball do some circles. Do some circles. When you do this, you mobilize the sacrum and your head, and also the psoas muscle. And other way around. Okay. So now we will add one more exercise. Since you are sitting on the gymnastic balls, the next exercise is also strengthening and practice the psoas. Okay, so make your pelvis really stable. Place your palms on your thighs. You just lifting up a little bit. By lifting your right foot off the floor, but still, try your best to maintain the stability of the pelvis and your foundation. So gently lift your right leg, right foot off the floor a little bit. Maybe just 1 or 2 millimeters. You can feel when you do this, you're engaging the psoas muscle. And then other side. You can really feel, when you do this, you can feel not symmetrical for me also. So I can really feel, the left side is a little bit weak. So just explore. So stabilize your pelvis and lifting your left foot off the floor. Okay. So you can really feel sometimes wobbly. So just let it happen. You're just sensing precisely how you engage your pelvic area, stabilize, and just lifting up a little bit. Okay, and start bouncing a little bit and do the back bend. Okay. Okay, so sit on the gymnastic ball and slowly move your toes, move your feet forward until your lower back is fully stretched, middle back, upper back fully supported by the gymnastic ball, and then you can move your feet forward a little bit. And first, stretch your arms over your head. Let your fingertips touching the ground so you can have some safe reference. for you to feel the stability. And then when you're ready, you may roll, rolling. Okay, so push your feet away from the floor and then rolling on the floor until you can place your palms on the yoga mat. So onto the top of the head on the yoga mat. Okay, then you stay here for a couple of breaths. When you're ready, you can also walk your feet, stretch your legs out, so that you can really feel the whole front part of your body is fully stretched, and your psoas muscle is also stretched. So now visualize the upper part of the psoas is fully stretched, and also the lower part of the psoas is also fully stretched. And the upper part and the lower part of the psoas are being stretched to different directions. And when you want to come out of this pose, you bend your knees, push your hands away from the floor, bend your knees more and more, hands on the waist, and slowly walk your feet, and bend your knees, and use your fingertips and your palms to support the base of the skull. Tuck your chin, hands on the balls, and slowly. And then your belly on the gymnastic bars. You can do this a couple of times. Okay, and stabilize here for a couple of breaths. And then slowly back. And you can also just stay here, or you can also push the ball away from you and then stretching the arms and down feet. And slowly coming back. And next, we're going to do the inversion pose. So we try headstand, so that you can let your psoas muscle to have a new perspective. So like what we shared in the afternoon session. So before, when you are running, when you are jumping, so the hips, the psoas muscle, and all the joints feeling like their role is like a force absorber. So they are taking lots of pressures. So in the inversion pose, we give it a chance to fully, freely stretch. Okay, so let's do headstand. So remember, before we do the headstand, we need to really find the right distance between the elbows. Okay, so we either really have a very strong upper body strength, and at the same time, when we go to this headstand, we make sure the elbows are in the right distance, so that they will not push too much pressure to the neck and head. Okay, so really grab firmly on your upper arm, so that you can have a right distance between the elbows. And then I first show you in the front, and then I turn back. Okay, and then release your arms. Remember, when you release your arms, don't move your elbows. Okay, so stabilize your elbows here, and release. Interlace your fingers, and remember, place the pinky, left pinky or right pinky inside. And make sure the outer side of your wrist in line with your elbow. Okay, so come closer. So not like this. Okay. first grab and fix the place of your elbows and reach your arms, interlace your fingers. So not like this, okay? The outer side of your wrist in line with the outer side of the elbows, okay? So remember, you always do the handstand with the wall, and once you kick your legs up, and remember the wall is only for you to rest your toes. Okay, so never ever rest your shoulder blades to the wall. Okay, so at first let the distance between the elbows and fix the 2 points, and then I release my forearm, interlacing the fingers, and I make sure the pinky is inside, and also the outer side of the wrist is in line with the right elbow, in line with the elbows, and I place the top of the head on the yoga mat and push against the palms. And then tuck the toes under, buttocks up, like you are doing the downward facing dog. Walk, 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 and kick up. So when you go to this pose, you really reaching your legs all the way up and feeling the hanging up sensation along your waistline, and also especially visualize the psoas muscle is fully stretched. And let your psoas muscle change the whole new perspective. And also in this posture, try to lengthening the shoulder blades, stabilize your shoulder blades. And anytime you feel too much pressure to the top of the head, you can go down. So basically you push down the elbows, stabilize your pelvis, lower ribs in. So after 10 breaths, start from 10 breaths to 25 breaths. If it's too much, anytime you can come here. Bend your knees, slowly up, and baby pose. You can also do 3 rounds. So go to the headstand pose, stay for 10 to 15 breaths and down, and do it again. Okay, so let's do it again. Do it one more time. Okay. Grab your elbows, grab the upper arm, fix the points where you need to place the 2 elbows, and release your arms, interlace your fingers, and make sure the pinky is inside the outer side of your wrist, in line with the outer side of your elbows, the top of the head, down on the ground, pushing the back of the head against your palms, tuck your toes under, pressing down the elbows, walk, 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 and kick up, and kick up. So you can see, if you move your elbows, your palms a little bit away from the floor, you can have some more, you can have some more space to explore. And you can even place your you can even place your elbows a little bit far away from the wall, and you can have space to really try to um, stay in handstand, yeah, without touching your toes on the ground. Okay, so but at this stage, you just keep your feet resting on the wall and stay there. So if you move away from the floor, you can stretch in the different part of the psoas because your upper body is not in the same angle anymore. It slowly come down. So because it's already very late, my brain is a little bit slow now. So what I'm talking about is the first version, your fist touching against the wall, and then you can move away a little bit, maybe 1 palm distance. So just now, what I did is 1 palm distance. So my fist is 1 palm distance away from the floor. And what I'm talking about is you can start practicing the fist against the wall, and then slowly, a little bit away from the wall, you can have more space to explore. Like with your legs kicking up, when you're resting your legs on the wall, and sometimes you can also, lifting away from the wall. Or you can also still touching, but your upper body is already in a different angle. Okay, so basically you can start from against the wall, 1 palm distance, 2 palm distance, and 3 palm distance. 3 palm distance, and then when you kick your legs up, when you want to balance in there, you can have more possibility to explore the free handstand. That's what I'm talking about. My brain is a little bit slow now. Okay, so today we just try push against the wall, and if you want to explore more the possibilities, and you can the next round you keep 1 palm distance away from the wall. Okay, and then you can slowly keep 3 palms distance away from the wall. Okay, so that's headstand, and then remember always do baby pose after headstand. Place your hands underneath your shoulders. Slowly support yourself up. And next, we will do a twister. And then we will do the savasana. Okay? Lie down on the yoga mat. Legs together, right leg up. Place the sole of the right foot on the top of your left side, lifting up your hips, and moving the left hip to right side. Left hand touching the outer side of your right thigh and right knee. Drop down the right knee. And remember the head. Visualize there is a stick inside of your skull. So you roll around this column or stick and rotating your upper body to the right side and stretch your right arm to the right side. And slowly coming back to center, other side. So when you come back, you Spread your hips again. So lift your left leg, the left foot on the top of your right side. Lift your hips up, move your right hip to the left side. Drop down the left knees to the right side. Right hand on the outer side of the left side. Roll around the stick, roll your head, neck to left side, upper body twist to the left side, stretch your right leg arm to left side. So we are in this posture, your right hand gently touching the outer side of your left side, pushing down more. At the same time, reaching your left arm and drop down the left shoulder. Slowly coming back to center. And slowly stretch your legs out. And remember, we are in Savasana. Always remember to place this inflated ball underneath your sacrum and encourage the anterior pelvic tilt. Okay? And now, before I'm going to do this, I remember we also do the trigger point therapy. So you can buy this kind of massage balls in apotheca, in the pharmacy. So in the class we tried this size. Okay, so the place we will so the right spot we will place this massage ball is to find your belly button. From the belly button to the right waist, in the middle, okay, between the belly button and the right side of your waistline, in the middle. So this place will, the psoas muscle will, come across this point, okay. So, okay, and the camera a little. Okay. So first, lie down and then your right knee. Place this gymnastic massage ball between the belly button and the right waistline, and then just really sinking down to this place. Also remember, make your upper body feels both comfortable, also engaged to support your upper body. You can also explore how much you can let go and sinking down to that area. So you need to continue to feel the firm contact. But also remember with each inhalation and exhalation, you can really allow your breathing to find the right dosage of pressure. You can also look more. And also you can find, you need to keep your upper body supported, then you can actively pressing down, sinking down to that point. I also encourage you, so when you are in this posture, you also actively doing some kind of internal rotate of your head into the internal rotation. Basically, you're pressing down the right hip down more, pressing down the left knee, pressing down the left hip, and then you can feel more pressure there. And then release. Otherwise, you just allow your breathing to guide you to the firm contact with that massage ball. Stay there for, start from 1 minute or 2 minutes. At least 5 long deep breaths, or even longer, maybe 15 breaths. And then slowly stretching your back and place this point and also feel belly. And then other side. Fold your left knee and place this ball to the center point between your belly button and your left wrist line. And then just sinking down your upper body and your belly to that area. Allow your breathing to guide you to find the right dosage of pressure. Left side of you feels really nice. And then immediately feels really soothing and comforting. And now actively to engage more. So you're pressing down the left knee, a little bit pressing down the left heel, and release, pressing down, and release, pressing down, and release, pressing down, and release, pressing down, and release. It has a really nice soothing sensation. Now for me, especially on the left side, it feels really nice. Okay, now slowly, move this massage ball away, and then we can lie down in Savasana. Okay. So place this inflated ball underneath your sacrum, and for you, you can also fold a blanket and place it underneath your skull, okay? So that your chin will not be like this. If your chin is like this, when you're lying down, you are shortening the back of the neck, okay? So for you, encouraging a little bit, just stretching a little bit of the back of the neck. So place this blanket underneath the base of the skull and the inflated ball underneath your sacrum. Okay? And we stretch your arms to the sides and just relax. Feeling your shoulder blades melting down to the earth, and feel the sacrum is floating on the ball. The base of the skull is fully supported on the rolled blanket. So you can stay in Savasana for at least 5 minutes. You can also set up a timer. You can make it a little bit longer, 10 minutes, something like that. It's also already very late for me. So as you're inviting this nice comforting sensation, to my sleep, to my dreams later, inviting you to stay with me. You can still stay there, or after 5 minutes, you bring your legs together, reach your arms over your head, give yourself a nice big stretch, and roll your body to the side. Remember, always place a blanket or a yoga block or folded towels between your legs so that you can release the tension in your sacrum. And rest on your side for a couple of breaths. And place your palms down slowly, come up. And when you come up, you'll simply cross your legs. You can find a yoga block underneath your buttocks. And you can also do the kneeling position. Okay. So basically, after you come up, you still give yourself a moment to close your eyes, bring your awareness to your continuum, bring your awareness to your body, and sensing freshly how does your body feel after the yoga practice. And if this yoga practice brings you both challenge and also soothing, comforting, relaxed sensation, keep your body open to fully receive that as much as it needs. And when you're ready, gently open your eyes. Okay, Dennis, this is a therapeutic yoga movement for you to practice at home. I hope you'll find it helpful, and anytime if you have concern or questions, just contact me, okay? It's very late for me now, I can feel my speaking and sometimes my brain is a little bit slow now. But I still hope this very detailed yoga sequence can help you to practice this at least one every other day. If you can practice it every day, that's even better, okay? Or, 2 times, okay? 2 times, 3 times, every other day, every day, okay? Okay, so last one, pranayama breathing. I strongly suggest you to do is once you sit up, like before the closure, you do 8 rounds humming bee sound pranayama. Okay, because the humming bee pranayama is scientifically proved is the most effective pranayama to stimulate and healing the vagus nerve. The vagus nerve is one part of the cranial nerve. It's connected almost to all kinds of internal organs. Okay, so it can really enhance our whole well-being. So it's very simple. You just inhale, and when you exhale, make a sound like as long as you can, okay? 8 times, okay? We do it together. Inhale. 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 Last one, inhale. Keep your eyes closed and just feel the vibration in your whole body during the humming sound pranayama and even after you stop the humming sound pranayama. Continue receiving the vibration in your whole body. Okay, Dennis, I wish you a lovely exercise and wish you and enjoy this exercise also. Okay, so talk to you soon.